Early RVs weren't just vehicles, they were rolling revolutions, packed with bold designs and futuristic ideas that redefined freedom on wheels. Imagine hitting the open road in a camper with a rooftop garden, or a luxury trailer shaped like an airplane. These weren't dreams, they were real, and they changed travel forever. The 1910 Piercereau Touring Landau Wazanti, just the first production, RVette, was a mobile palace for the elite. Built for the wealthy, it spared no expense: leather interiors, mahogany finishes, and even a fold-out bed and sink. It could sleep for, crawled along at 20 miles per hour, and shockingly, came with a built-in telephone so passengers could talk directly to the driver, something unheard of at the time. This wasn't camping, it was luxury on wheels, setting the tone for what RVs could become, but this was only the beginning, and what came next would take comfort even further. Enter the 1915 Conklin Gypsy Van, the first true motorhome. Built by steam engine maker Roy Conklin, it wasn't just ahead of its time, it defined it. With a full kitchen, bathroom, hot water heater, and yes, even a shower. It was a self-sustaining home on the road. But the real surprise, a rooftop garden where travelers could grow fresh food during long journeys. The Conklin family proved it worked by driving it all the way from New York to San Francisco, turning heads and rewriting the rules of road travel. Nicknamed the land yacht, its influence spread fast. But while it was revolutionary, one man saw a chance to blend aviation with adventure. Glenn Curtiss, an aviation pioneer, took inspiration from the skies when he designed the 1929 Curtiss Aircar land yacht. Sleek, streamlined, and built like an aircraft. It was one of the first luxury fifth-wheel trailers towed by a hitch in the truck bed for unmatched stability. It came with a full kitchen, spacious sleeping areas, and was so advanced that multiple units could be linked together, forming a rolling train of luxury. Wealthy travelers flocked to it, not just for comfort, but for style. This wasn't just a trailer, it was a status symbol. And soon, another brand would take that idea and run with it. Airstream didn't just enter the scene, it dominated it. Founded by Wally Byam in the 1930s, its shiny aluminum bodies earned the nickname Silver Bullet for their sleek, bullet-like shape. Inspired by aircraft engineering, they were lightweight, aerodynamic, and built to last. Production halted during World War II when aluminum was diverted to the war effort. But after the war, Airstream became a symbol of American freedom. So iconic was its design that NASA even used a modified version, the Ostroven, to transport astronauts after moon missions. That's not just influence, that's legacy. But while Airstream chased elegance, another company was making camping affordable for everyday families. The 1937 Sherman covered wagon was one of the first mass-produced travel trailers in Americana. It changed everything. Designed by Arthur Sherman, it was built to be towed by regular cars, opening the road to ordinary people. It packed in built-in furniture, a small stove, and sleeping space, all in a lightweight, durable frame, perfect for long trips. During the Great Depression, its low price and practicality made it a hit. Over 20,000 units were produced, and it was one of the first RVs to receive a design patent. This wasn't just a trailer, it was a gateway to adventure for a generation. But while Sherman brought practicality, General Motors had something far more futuristic in mind. The 1940 GM Futureliner wasn't just an RV, it was a vision of tomorrow. Built for GM's Parade of Progress, these 33-foot-long, 12-ton behemoths showcased jet engines, microwave ovens, and other tech years ahead of their time. With their twin-bubble windshields and Art Deco styling, they looked like spaceships from another planet. Only 12 were ever made, and one sold for over $4 million at auction in 2015. These weren't meant for camping. They were rolling exhibitions of what the future could hold. And while they never went mainstream, their impact was undeniable. But not everyone wanted high-tech luxuries. MHI just wanted a fun, affordable way to hit the road. That's where the Shasta canned ham trailer came in. Named for its rounded, ham can-like shape, this 1950s classic was cheap, lightweight, and easy to tow. It became a staple of American family vacations, offering compact but functional interiors perfect for weekend getaways. Its signature winged rear design made it instantly recognizable, and its low cost opened camping to millions. This wasn't about luxury, it was about accessibility, fun, and the simple joy of the open road. And as families embraced the camper lifestyle, manufacturers began building bigger, bolder motorhomes. The 1963 Dodge Travco was one of the first to blend power and comfort in a single package, built on a Dodge truck chassis with a 318 horsepower Chrysler V8. It was strong enough for cross-country trips. Its fiberglass body resisted rust and kept weight down, while its spacious interior, ranging from 21 to 32 feet, offered room for living, sleeping, and cooking. With 6 color options and a clean, timeless design, Travcos became a common sight on highways for over 2 decades. They weren't just motorhomes, they were home on the move. But one company was about to take mass production to a whole new level. Winnebago didn't just enter the motorhome market, they exploded into it. The 1966 Winnebago Brave featured a boxy, no-nonsense design with a bold W logo, built on a Dodge chassis with thermopanel sidewalls for strength and insulation. Every piece of furniture and component was made in-house, ensuring quality. And here's the kicker: it sold for half the price of competitors, making it wildly popular. It was also one of the first RVs mass-produced on an assembly line, bringing motorhome ownership to the middle class. This wasn't just a vehicle-ite, it was a cultural shift. Then came the Americana motorhome, with a secret under the hood. Introduced in 1968 by John Hall, stepson of Airstream's founder, it used the front-wheel drive chassis of an Oldsmobile Toronado that meant better handling, a smoother ride, and more interior space. Built with aircraft-grade aluminum, it was both tough and light, with a sleek profile that stood out from the boxy designs of the time. The Revcon 250 became a fan favorite, and though production ended in 1989, the brand saw a revival in the 1990s on Ford F350 trucks. It wasn't just different, it was engineered to be better. And then, General Motors did the unthinkable. They built their own motorhome. The GMC motorhome, made from 1973 to 1978, wasn't outsourced to a coach builder. GM designed it in-house using a front-wheel drive layout and a low-profile aluminum and fiberglass body for a smooth, car-like ride. Powered by a V8 engine and available in multiple lengths, it offered luxurious interiors with customizable layouts. Of the 12,921 made, an estimated 9,000 are still on the road. Today, a testament to their durability and timeless appeal. From the opulent Piercero to the futuristic Foot Airliner, these golden-era RVs weren't just vehicles, they were visions of freedom, innovation, and adventure. They showed that the open road wasn't just for the wealthy, or the daring it was for everyone. Some were luxurious, some were practical, but all of them pushed boundaries. And while technology has evolved, the dream remains the same: to live freely, move freely, and explore without limits. So what's your favorite? Was it the rooftop garden of the Gypsy van, the silver bullet shine of Airstream, or the jaw-dropping Foot Airliner? Drop a comment and tell us what camper from the past would you take on the ultimate road trip.